Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breech coming to you. Just watched Luke Cage's autograph collection video, and I've been wanting to make a more HD style video of my autographs that I achieved at my TNA House Show that I went to a week ago on Friday. So I thought nothing would be better than right now. Finally get this stuff up off my desk and get it clean again. I went to the TNA live show. I brought with me my WWE encyclopedia. I picked up a TNA live program, and I brought a couple of the DVDs there for you. It's a pretty nice place to meet a lot of wrestlers. Is a TNA House Show. My buddy Danny went to a pay-per-view, and he said it's a lot different atmosphere there. But at the house shows, they're very kind to have you, and there's all sorts of ways to meet wrestlers if you want to pay a little bit more. One wrestler I got to meet was Abyss. This is somebody you didn't have to have the VIP pass for. He was just signing at the merch stand. When they're signing at the merch stand, they do have rules. You have to have only TNA products. He was able to sign my TNA DVD cover, or he would sign, well, it's stupid to say for Abyss because he's never been anywhere else. But basically, he signed my Doomsday Abyss DVD cover right there for you. Real nice guy. I even think he was wearing a tie for the signing. If you bought the $15 Abyss mask, you were able to go actually behind the table and take your picture with him. If not, you had to take your picture in front of the table with him. I don't really see the difference, but they were selling some masks that way. So anyways, during the VIP meet and greet, it seemed like they sent out the 4 guys from the X Division tag match. I got Kaz to sign my Sacrifice 2008. I brought this with me because I knew I would buy the program, but if there was a chance of meeting him, I'd rather have him sign a DVD cover over the program, since I will probably never take the program anywhere else to get it signed again, and it will probably be a long time before TNA comes back, so I'll probably just buy their next program that comes out. But there's the Kaz cover. This right here is signed by Jeremy Borash, and in case you're looking at it wondering why I had Borash sign a documentary about ECW, is because he was the director of this. He was a big ECW fan, used to go to the ECW arena and watch the guys a whole lot. So if you ever see this Forever Hardcore documentary, this is Director's Cut 2-disc edition. Honestly, this can be picked up for less than $5 all over the place if you don't mind buying used DVDs. Amazon, Go Hastings, eBay, anything. Pretty cheap, and you will honestly really enjoy it. It's at least a 2-hour documentary. Bonus stuff on the second disc fills you up. This is worth every dollar, and I told him it was an awesome thing to meet, and he walked by me, noticed that I had this, and came back for it. Honestly, because I think it was something that was his, and it wasn't just like a TNA program to get signed. And I apologized to him because a whole bunch of people lined up behind me to get signed. But I think he thought it was pretty cool that I brought this for him to get signed. This right here is Honor Center Stage, Night 1, which is a very special show to me. It was my first Ring of Honor show. It changed my views on the product. I had some views from watching just a few DVDs that I'd picked up, but seeing a live show made me really believe in this stuff, even though I haven't. I bought tickets to go to whatever their show is going to be in Miami. I actually had row 1 seats for the first night and row 3 for the second night, but maybe even talking about this now makes me want to watch some more Ring of Honor. But I got Christopher Daniels to sign this. He wrestled in the main event against Eddie Edwards for the title in Night 1. Like I said, this is a special show that I'm going to bring with me to as many places I can meet wrestlers that were on that card, and just get as many of them to sign, no matter who they are, as high or as low as I'm there on the card. I will track them down and try and get this filled up by as many people, because it's a special show to me. Here's the TNA Live program, I guess you can say. These are $20. $20 for a program, but they do have pictures of everybody in here that's wrestled for TNA pretty much, and a whole bunch of people that I don't know. But right here, I got Crimson to sign. I picked this up for the one reason that I just knew that they were going to send somebody out there that I just didn't have anything for, and didn't want to miss anybody. And I don't know, it wouldn't have been horrible to get somebody to sign my WWE encyclopedia that wasn't in WWE, but I don't know, I just didn't want to mix and match. Here's Crimson. He was the guy that they're trying to shove down a lot of people's throats. I honestly really knew that they were going to send him out there. He's the guy they're trying to push as the main event on TNA, and I guess if some people run out there and they meet Crimson, they'll change their views on him and they'll be a little bit more nicer on him, but I'm not ready for this guy to be shoved down my throat yet, but it's nice to get it signed for some by somebody like that right now, who's more than likely going to be a main eventer. And then here's Mickie James. She was signing at the merch stand. If you bought one of the $10 Mickie James, I don't even know what to call it, a flag or a sheet or a shower curtain, but if you got it signed, you could go behind the table. That was $10. I didn't do it. I just stood there and tried to take a picture from the other side of her. But she signed it, she must have had a real thin marker. I can see it, but on the video that I'm shooting right now, it doesn't seem like it's showing up all that well. But there's Mickie James. This book is huge. I was hoping it would be more like an 8x10 so I could take it out and get it framed, because Mickie James honestly is one of my favorite wrestlers. Like, I almost said my favorite wrestlers. One of my favorite chick wrestlers that's out there. But there's no way to put it in a frame unless I cut her head off, which, yeah, wouldn't be that bad. But if I put it in a frame, I'd probably cut the signature off somehow, so it'll probably have to stay in the book for now. But there's Miss Tessmacher. Too bad it's not the other side of her. But then on to the WB Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia is something that I like to take to a lot of shows and accesses and everything, because you never know who you're going to meet, and a lot of people are freaking in here. First wrestler is Jeff Hardy. Met him doing the Hardy Party, where I bought that stupid truck that broke after the show, and he signed it. I don't know what the hell that signature is. Honestly, looking at it, it sort of looks like a G, an A, and an S for gas, but I don't know. He signed a lot of autographs, and so he's probably just pumping them out. But I've seen other ones, and they look the same, so that was weird. I didn't meet John Cena. Who the hell did I meet? Oh, damn it, I screwed up. But anyways, over here, I met Kid Cash, a great guy from ECW. Pretty nice guy to meet. He wrestled in the X Division tag match earlier in the show with Kaz and Christopher Daniels. And it was good stuff to see him. He actually really played up being a heel, and it was really cool. I know who I was supposed to meet. I don't know why it was on John Cena, though. Oh, right there. Katie Lee Burchill, the chick. She is Winter in TNA, and she went all the way around the circle and came to me and noticed this, and her mind was able to switch from signing Winter, more than likely, a couple hundred times, to signing this without me even asking her. So I thought that was pretty cool. If I was a wrestler that had a whole bunch of different names, and I'd have to ask somebody to help me, what they want me to sign. But Katie Lee, a pretty good wrestler. I don't know why WWE didn't let her wrestle more than she did. I remember she came in and she made her debut. I think she fought against Mickie James on a pay-per-view. I believe it was a Night of Champions. She had a small feud, and then we never really ever saw her again. I remember she wrestled a couple times for ECW when her and Paul Burchill went there, but I honestly was a big fan, and I thought she was one of the hottest divas WWE had at the time for some reason. But now she's over in TNA, and she's tearing it up. They're giving her time and letting her wrestle, so I don't know if I like her gimmick all that much of being that ghost-like zombie, whatever it is, but it is what it is. But all in all, I had fun at the house show. You get to meet a lot of wrestlers. I picked up the James Storm shirt. Right there it says I've got 99 problems that a beer ain't one. I know one thing. He's got a concussion is what TNA says. He's not going to wrestle for a couple months, but he got the concussion from that beer shot that they told us happened in Georgia at the TV taping, and this was 2 nights later. He wrestled one of the best matches I ever seen live, so I don't think his head could be all messed up that bad, but get well soon, James Storm. Kayfabe, I guess.